All right, fourth grade. So our project we're going to be working on remotely for these 2 days is about op art. Now, op art stands for optical art, and you've probably seen optical illusions before, but this is a type of art that tries to either trick your mind or give the illusion of something that isn't really there. Okay, so we're going to start with pencil. If you have a black marker, you can use that too. It will help, but you do not have to have it. You're definitely going to need some coloring supplies, so colored pencils, crayons, markers, any of those will be fine. Okay, so we're going to start this by, I'll start in pencil, making some kind of curving lines. Okay, so I might curve up and curve out. And I might do the same thing, but the opposite up here. Curve down, curve up. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're eventually going to put some marker over that. But let's plan out some more. Okay, so we're going to add some other curving lines. Just some different kind of shapes that kind of curve out, curve in. Okay, we'll stick with those for right now. Okay, so what we want to do is I'm going to go over those with a marker first. It helps you see a little bit better. All right, let's erase a little bit of that extra. Oops, dropping everything. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, so after we've done that, we want to go to some of these center sections where it kind of bulges out a little bit, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to make kind of a curvy line like that. And at the top, the other side, same thing. So if you look at it from the side, it's kind of like a eye shape, like a lemon or almond shape, okay? I'm going to do those shapes. Just a couple of them here and there, okay? But maybe one or two per section. And then just maybe a couple going off the page down here. Okay, so next to that, see how this line is curving to the right? We're going to add more curvy lines like that, okay? And as we get to these bends, we're going to make a straight line, and then we're going to switch. We're going to make curvy lines the other way, like that, till we reach this one. And then on the other side, flip like that. Okay, so we're going to do that on all the sides. Just fill those in. Switch. So we want to try to switch it. So you see how these are going to the right, and right above it in this tube, they're going left. Okay, try to alternate it. It will help some of the little illusion work for this. Okay. Until we just go off the page up here. All right, and then we'll get some of the bottom in there too. Okay, here's what we want to do. We want to take some colors, okay? And the way we want this to work is we want the center of each one of these sections, each one of these like caterpillar-like tubes, to stay mostly white, okay? And we are going to start lightly, maybe on either side then. We'll leave that middle part white. Okay, so a little bit lightly here. Here, make sure that's in focus there. Okay, and then as we get out further, we're going to start shading a little bit darker. And really push down on the outside. Like what you'd call like an ombre, or getting the value of the color darker, from lighter to darker. Okay, and then you're going to switch colors for each one. So the next one, we might do green. We're keeping that white section white right in the middle. Okay, no color at all there. Get really dark along the outside edge. I want to give the look that this is the rounded object. Okay, it's really sticking out of the page. We'll just continue along like that. Some people might prefer to start on the outside, go with that really dark section, lighten up a little bit, barely coloring there, leaving that section white, skipping over the other side, lightly coloring there. Okay, like that. So that's the general idea. And remember, as you go to the next section, try to switch up the colors too, so you don't have the same color right next to each other. It's fine if you end up with a few that are like that, but it just generally helps this way to do this, okay? You really want to practice going from that really darker version of the color, like that, to lighter. Just really make sure you see like super light oranges here, and then fading, darkening as you go up higher. And the opposite down here on the other side. Like that, okay? So eventually you'll start to get this really neat little optical illusion that it's sort of these bulbous tube shapes in these bright colors. So you're going to go in and you're going to fill in all of these, and you should get a really nice effect from it, okay? If you have any trouble, send me an email. Until then, happy drawing.